Okay, there's three tunics that you can use. When you're young Link, you're stuck with the Kokori tunic. This is the Kokori, which is green, the Goron, which is red, and the Zora, which is blue. Um, talk about the green tunic. These things really don't have much damage to them. They only have a few special abilities. Green tunic, it has no advantages, no disadvantages. I wear it just because there's nothing dampering you. Look, I can move around. Isn't that amazing? Like I said, the tunic really doesn't do anything. I like to stick with tradition, so I wear this. Again, I'm not weakened by any attacks, and it looks cool. Anyways, on to the other two. Okay, on to the Goron tunic. Advantages. This gives you heat protection when you're in the volcano, and it reduces the damage that you take from fire attacks. Disadvantage, I haven't found one yet. I think it's weaker against rocks and stuff like that. Since there's no real water attacks in the game, nothing shoots water at you, or nothing I can think of off the top of my head, it's not weak against water either. So yeah, this tunic is good in the fact that you can go through the fire temple and walk on fire. Here's an example. Look at that, I'm walking on fire. Of course, after a while you do take damage, but it's good because you can go around and not have to worry. And like I said before, if I can find an enemy that wants to fight me or something, you don't take as much damage from fire attacks. It's basically fireproof. Let's just see if this fire will do anything. See, it didn't take that much damage. Granted, I have the defense bonus, but I was swimming in that guy, and his flames afterburns didn't do that much damage either. So you do take damage from fires, just not as much. Again, I don't know if there's any weaknesses to this tunic, but the advantages aren't that much. See, look at that, nothing. On to the last tunic. Okay, on to the Zora tunic. Despite what people think, it's not the best tunic. If anything, I think it's the worst tunic. It does have a known weakness, and that is fire, which I will show you in a while. The advantage, though, is that you can breathe underwater, like I'll show you. Again, you can breathe no matter what while you dive, but while combining it with the iron boots, you can sink to the bottom. Look at that. Link can go to the bottom of the ocean, and he doesn't die of suffocation. Well, he's a Link, so he wouldn't die of suffocation anyways. But anyways, yeah, so that's you in the water. Well, in the water, you can't do anything except a hook shot. You can try to backflip, but you just do something weird. You sidestep a little, and you can roll. That's about the only thing that it does for you. Again, like I said, it has a weakness, so let's check it out. Okay, the one thing we do know about the Zora tunic is it is weak against fire. It's kind of odd because you think it would be strong against fire. Let's just show you down there. I'm taking a lot more damage while in there. Actually, I didn't take much more damage than I usually would. This guy, there you go. It's doing more damage to me. So, it is weak against fire attacks. That's about the only weakness it has. So, that's about it for the tunics. On to the conclusion. Okay, which tunic is the best? Which is the worst? What does it matter? It doesn't. All the tunics are basically the same, despite the fact that you can take more damage from that. They don't provide any more defense. It doesn't make you faster. It doesn't make you slower. So in hindsight, they really don't do anything for you, with the exception of being able to walk in fire and take less damage from fire, and being able to breathe underwater. Of course, you can take damage from fire more with this. So when it comes down to it, that's what would you rather Link look like. Some people like to dish him out with like all the full upgrades and stuff like that and make him look ridiculous. Me personally, doesn't really matter. I just stick with the green tunic because Link, and it's like if Link was wearing purple, what the hell? No, he has to wear green. He's Link. Come on. Anyways, yeah. So that's it for tunics. We're gonna stay here at the lake, and we are gonna do boots. So, one moment. Wow, that was quick. Onto the Kokori boots, or all the boots overall. The Kokori boots are the basic boots. They have no advantages, no disadvantage. Walking wise, everything's nice. It's like a real world boot. That's about it. But anyways, let's move on to the iron boots. Iron boots, advantages and disadvantages. Well, I think I'm going to put this thing on just to show you. Disadvantage, I think it's pretty obvious. You can't run. You have to walk like so. You have to walk like a total doofus. Advantages, though, allows you to sink to the bottom and complete some puzzles and temples that you have to do. So I guess that is advantage, but that's the only thing it really does. I hate those boots out of all of them. And last boots are the hover boots. Okay, actually, let me get to the picture up on them. Don't they look cute? Little golden wings, kind of remind you of the Pegasus boots. Advantage, hover boots. Let's do the disadvantage first. You have like no traction. Your traction is dampened a bit. You slide a bit. That can be annoying. And turning is a bitch. See? I'm drifting. Advantage though, it gives you a few seconds while off edge to walk. But then you can fall like so. So I guess that is kind of an advantage. The one other thing is you can walk on water for a little bit too. But it's only good for recovering. I don't like it. I just stick with the normal boots. So in conclusion, let's just talk about what a good combination of stuff to wear. Me personally, I just stick with the master sword, the shield, the tunic, and the boots. The Kokori boots are the best boots. You're just going to walk with them the whole entire time. If you want to be cool and think that you're the man because you have wings on your heels, sure, go ahead. Wear the hover boots. But anyways, those are the best combinations right here. Again, you can switch off with the swords and the shields to whatever you prefer. For me, this is what I like. Tunics really don't much matter. Whatever you want Link to look like. And boots, stay away from the iron boots unless you're in water. And use those only if you want to feel like you're cool. That's how Link should look. Anyways, this is the main series of stuff. And we're going to be going into this stuff real soon. So I hope you enjoyed this so far. Let's see what the defensive items look like.